We're back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Christian Wilkins, Miami Dolphins defensive tackle, at least for right now. Heading into free agency, he's going to get paid. He had a really dominant season, especially as a pass rusher. He really got to show off his skills in a new system. I feel like, in the past systems under Flores and Boyer, he got to show how dominant of a run defender he was, but he didn't really get to show off as a pass rusher just due to, the scheme. And then under Fangio, I think, he didn't have his dominant season as a run defender, but really got to show off as a pass rusher. If you want to see a dominant elite run defender season, like as good as you'll see, go watch his 2022 tape because it was pure dominance. He can play in multiple different spots. He's got versatility, alignment. He's great on the backside and the play side of runs. Super, super impressive stuff from Wilkins, like how he's able to, work through laterally. He's a quick twitch athlete. He understands how to use his hands and leverage. He plays with good pad level. He's very instinctive, especially versus the run. And then he really just got to show off his ability pass rushing this year, with that lower body flexion, the plays he's able to make. He can, play in multiple different schemes as well. One gap, two gap. He showed off that versatility this past year with how he's able to play in multiple different looks, and just exciting. Glad that he's going to get paid. I don't think the Dolphins will be able to re-sign him. I mean, there's always a chance. There's many different options here with like the tag, and they can do a tag and trades type situation. I don't think they just want to tag him because if they do want to sign him, they probably want to sign him to like an extension, but then have it not be like super expensive this year just due to their contract and cap situation overall. He's also, just one thing to mention, high energy player. Your team ends up with him, you're getting a guy that is going to bring 110%. He's super competitive. Everyone loves him that's around him. The other teams tend to hate him, and just so much to like about Wilkins' game. Now to start to break down some of these clips, this was probably his best play of the season. He was dominating the poor Bills right guard all year long. But yeah, just got off the ball here. He got this one-on-one. It was a big third down situation, and he gets the strip sack and recovers the fumble versus Josh Allen. Great job just feeling this out. Good job hitting that club, then rip underneath right there. Just really good stuff. Good hand precision right there to attack that outside elbow, pull this guy down, use his own momentum against him. And you can just see he's got that like twitch to his game in that lower half. He's flexible, and he's able to bend, get around the corner. Good cornering right there, and now just track Allen down. Good awareness to strip that ball out, make a play at the point of attack. All around really, really strong stuff, and that was like a huge play right there. Gave the Dolphins a chance to win this game. They just were struggling offensively. But yeah, a lot to like. As a pass rusher, he can definitely win with his athleticism, but he can also win with some like solid technique, multiple different alignments. I feel like he has his best sort of games when he's able to play as like as a 3-tech as a pass rusher, but you can get him aligned everywhere. If you want to see him dominate as a versus the run, get him in the 4-eye, and he can make plays from the play side and from the backside of runs. He's really good against that. Here he's able to, use some nice power, some good leverage, extension in those hips to just create, get this guy to open up his hips, and then boom, get the sack in the backfield. He's got a lot different tools in the arsenal, and he just really got to show it off this season, which was nice because you could definitely see the pass rush potential from him in years past, but he just didn't get to do it just due to how Flores and Boyer liked their defensive tackles to maintain their pass rush lanes. And then, yeah, just first the run, pure dominance. He can do it in multiple different ways. Here, he makes the right tackle miss by hitting, a club swim, and then it works across to still stay in his gap, completely takes that guy out of the play, and then takes on the tight end. And now once he forces the running back to bounce it to the outside, he's still able to get there and make an excellent play in the backfield. He just can take over reps, especially when it's obvious run situations. He will have some really, really nice plays. Even when they, try to fool him, he's just too explosive. You can't really just let him keep him on blocks like this, running the jet sweep. They're trying to get him to, take one step to the inside and maybe not shoot upfield as much so they can just get around, and they think since he's a D tackle, he's not going to be able to get there. But he just explodes upfield, recognizes the play, IDs it, takes it for like a 5-6 yard loss. That's really, really beautiful stuff. Here versus the center, getting held, pure power, get him to open up your hips. You can see, he can beat you in a few different ways with what he's trying to do out there, but he can definitely just open you up and make a nice play into the backfield just by using that power. He's got plays really nice natural pad level, and then you can see the rip, the hips, the fluidity. They're even sliding to his side. Like, you should not be able to make this play when you're like, basically you're like in a one technique, kind of a 2-eye shade to the center, and the center's sliding to your side, and you're still able to just explode up the ball, rip hard, get this guy to completely turn his hips like that, and then get to the quarterback. They were trying to prep for that exact situation. He just makes a play in the backfield. Another play where they just kind of leave him unblocked, and even when he's like, I mean, that's not the most impressive play, but you leave him unblocked, and then you still have like an athletic QB that tries to make a miss, and he's able to get there and make a play in the backfield. Love him on the backside of runs. When he is on the backside of runs like this, here he says a 3-tech. Usually when he's like a 4-eye and they're like running like more of a, those types of fronts where you have like 2 4-eyes, guys playing as like a nose or a 1-tech, the different looks with like the Okie, the Eagle, he could be even like a 5. He makes plays in those situations, especially on the backs of outside zone. He gets laterally. It's super hard to cut him off, especially if he has the natural leverage advantage. He knows how to use his hands, his body, his positioning, and he just makes those tackles. And then, just the pass rushing ability. Really good hand usage right there. You can see him open this up. Boom, hit that club, then rip underneath, get that right hand to the back of that elbow, which complete, like, you just want to beat that outside hand, and Wilkins does it very easily. Now he's able to get low and bend, and he tries to step into the pocket, and he's still able to make a play at the catch point. Really, really, really solid stuff there from Wilkins. Wilkins can also do some nice work in like the stunt game, just timing things up. That's where he got a lot of his, like, this is from 2023, but that's where he got a lot of his sacks in 2022 when they would time up, their twist and their stunt games, things like that. He can be your loop guy. He can be your crash guy. He's got the athleticism to be that loop guy and get to the quarterback. But he can also crash down like the Steelers doing here and take out multiple guys, be a selfless team player. He just wants to win. He's a very highly competitive, high-energy player. Makes plays versus the run, versus the pass. Really just does it all. You can see the hand usage on this play. Running to him play side. Stands his guy up. He's in a kind of, loses that initial battle at the start. But he's able to maintain his gap leverage and use that own momentum against him, pull the guy down, hit a nice push and pull, and then win to the outside, tries to force the guy into a bounce back, and he's there to basically hold that to no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Just dominating reps here. Here has a 3-tech, explosive field, takes on the right tackle at the point of attack. You can see him just get low, hands straight, like he's super low here, and still able to maintain explosiveness, get hands into the chest, create displacement, and then just get in the backfield and now shed off of it and then tackle Pollard around the line of scrimmage. Just really, really nice stuff. Even versus a punt here, like, he recognizes the fake punt, he's able to just blow it up in the backfield right away. This is like good stuff here. He shoots up field like he's going to take this guy on, sees that it's a fake, tosses the guy to a side of one hand, able to change direction. This is amazing athleticism, by the way. How he's able to shoot up field like this, be kind of caught off balance here. This guy's underneath him, and to just instantly get your feet back on the ground and change directions. Really, really, really good stuff. Like, his athleticism is amazing. I wouldn't say he's he's like in that top 5, top 10 range as a defensive tackle. I wouldn't put him at like the upper echelon with like the Donalds and the Chris Jones type of players. They're just like super explosive. Then we get to see, this is an interesting rep because I like the rep that he kind of gave here with that club to the outside. Club rip doesn't really work, then tries to hit the hump move back to the inside, but the ball just comes out a little too quickly. But just look at him hustle. He's right there, and he hustles and chases Hunter Renfrow and makes this tackle all the way down the field. That is not normal. It should not be able to make a play like that, but that's just what Christian Wilkins is able to do. Even when they're trying to double team him, and he doesn't even have the natural leverage advantage to this side. The guard's able to hook him and reach, and they're trying to get this body across with the center, but he just throws the guy across, uses his own momentum against him, gets back once he feels the center come off to get the linebacker. He's able to get back to the outside and make a play and hold that to like a 2-yard gain, which should not be possible. These are the types of things that Wilkins is capable of, just winning up front, doing it in multiple different ways, winning rep after rep after rep, stack and shed. He can be a 1-gapper, 1.5-gapper, 2-gapper versus the run. That 2022 film, if you want to see it, is absolutely amazing. I have plenty of videos on Wilkins from last year too. But yeah, really enjoy Wilkins' game. Wherever he ends up, if he stays the Dolphins, I will definitely be happy. But if he ends up somewhere else, wish him the best because he has been a fun player to watch for a very long time. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.